Welcome Subranil, welcome Guru, and welcome Shruti on the Story Foundry special episode of the HCD Dreams. So, while you were transitioning into this journey, what was that specific gap you saw in this industry?
When I design or I think of a design, I'll walk through their routine, their lifestyle, their morning people, night people, how they think, what they do. That is very much needed to understand.
Right.
So those small things about your lifestyle is what gives our creativity working.
While HCD Dreams was taking shape, so
So I come into play when it is time for giving life to the emotions.
overcame.
So when we look at each other, Guru understands that what I'm trying to say. And when he looks at me, then I can easily figure out that what he's trying to say. And I'm telling you, this only happens when you have a strong desire that we need someone like me. How do you get on this?
Pinterest, they'll see those screens say, this is how modern buyers would think.
Pinterest gives you, I will not negate what the customers or the clients are sharing, gives us an insight of what they are thinking. They also very well know that Pinterest cannot be replicated.
And what about the doorbell? Is it like, people, how do people decide?
We always tell that suppose if it's a 2 BHK, suppose one room would be a master bedroom and the other one will be normal. So you don't have more than two rooms in your house.
Okay.
Now you have a growing kid, maybe 5 or 6 years old. Okay, and now you have grandparents.
Do you think that you made any mistake maybe 16 years ago or maybe when you were starting it out, which now when you look back you think, oh, so ridiculous. So, but Japanese philosophy is like, they believe in minimalistic, like as Shuboi is a concept. They want that every space, there should be left space also. Whereas Indian mentality में होता है कि उस space को कैसे भरना है. So how do you, how do you balance out?
Balance out is very simple, budget is very easy.
Okay. Let's say somebody who's a new home owner, and what's the most expensive mistake they make?
The chandelier light.
Most interior designers start with the floor plan, but Subranil Gangabasi starts with the human nervous system. In today's episode of The Story Foundry, we sit with the founder of HCD Dreams and understand their journey from Chennai to Bengaluru. We dive into why standardized design is the enemy of the modern design and how to build a sanctuary that fuels your deep work and the science of turning a house into a dream. Welcome Subranil.
Thank you so much.
Welcome Guru and welcome Shruti on the Story Foundry special episode of the HCD Dreams.
Thank you so much for having us in this episode.
Pleasure is all ours. So, Subranil, your journey in short.
So as simple as that, as I always keep telling that, the heart and soul of the company, because this company is run by emotions.
Right.
And as you said that the nervous system is a very nicely chosen word. It exactly defines that how we work. And this nervous system, if you know that, is run by emotions.
Yes.
And we co-founded this 18 years ago. And my co-founder is Shruti. She gets the design and she is the reason that why we started this.
Okay.
That means the first 50% of the movie is she actually.
Okay.
And then the brain starts working after that. If there's no heart to this company, I don't think that the brain also will have any job to do.
Absolutely.
And definitely just to tell you that how Guru actually takes care on the brain side of it. So he's on the operations side. If something is tangibly built or created, but it has to be given some life to it. And Guru does that job. Along with the team, of course. We are so grateful to the team. But this is how I always tell my customer that this is actually a God-given team. Because the kind of coordination, the kind of skill set that we all three of us bring together is heavenly created. Because if she is into design and if I am into business management and the project management is in my blood, and definitely Guru is into operations, he's like a godly given, gifted operations guy. And I'm not bragging about it. So this is how I think. And that's what Shruti would tell, that how the emotions actually work and how she does this magic. That getting the emotions out or understanding the emotions. That's why we tell that always we start our journey with empathy. Moment you start understanding the customers, I think you are almost there. And moment the nerves and the heart is connected, she would tell that how she does that. How she does the magic.
So when you said that, the emotions part, so while you were transitioning into this journey, what was that specific gap you saw in this industry that you thought that this you can overcome? Shruti.
See, overcoming the standardized thing was a bit of, I'll say more in terms of customers. If you target what they exactly want, you can do the change. What we are generally, the industry does is, okay, you want this. It's very much no thought process.
Right.
Give them something. Okay, wardrobe, kitchen, something like that. No, it's not. Don't focus on the storage things. Focus on what they want. You need to be in their place. You need to be actually in their shoes. When I design or I think of a design, I'll walk through their routine, their lifestyle, their morning people, night people, how they think, what they do. And it's very much needed to understand.
Right.
Because based on that is how they want their house to be.
Absolutely.
We as technical people should know how to bring that into life. They will not understand that.
Yes.
They will tell us, this is my lifestyle. So I tell them, we are the just like how you don't hide things from doctors and lawyers, you don't hide your lifestyle with interior designers. You need to be very, very vocal on what you do. You have fights for one particular reason between the spouses, then you have to tell that.
Yes.
We don't want the fights to happen. We want to find out a solution and the fights won't happen.
Right.
So those small things about your lifestyle is what gives our creativity working.
Got it.
We can actually find out, oh, you have issue with the sliding door because only one can operate at one time. Then what to do? How do we manage the storage in such a way that they both going to the office at the same time, getting ready at the same time, don't get affected?
Brilliant.
So that makes their lifestyle easier. They don't know this. Then why am I telling you all these things? Why I need to get ready together? How does it concern you? This is what the concerning point is.
Exactly.
That's where we are targeting. So you actually live their life. Then in the floor plan, you are actually imagining and living their life in that. That's where you can give the difference from the standard interiors to what they want, to the customized interiors.
Absolutely.
If I may add to that, so how does it make difference to us? So I'll tell you that honestly, this does not bring so much of scale into the business.
Okay.
We are very honest here. Because the reason is that every match is a new match for us.
Okay.
Because there's no reputation. So we cannot say that, okay, we have done the last one very comfortably, very successfully. But the next game is going to be completely new. It's a new stadium or it's a new pitch or new team.
Yes.
And this how. And I'm telling you the kind of complexity that comes into that when you get into the execution. And Guru can tell you the exact story, how he plays, how he probably plays with the balls, he places different elements, integrates them together.
Yes. So I'm sure, what you said, I completely agree to what you said. And knowing what Shruti said was knowing, a person more is more important, and still going into their shows is like being empathetic. That is more important than just, the space and you adding the emotions and the creative. Now, Guru. So my question to you is, while X City Dreams was taking shape, so were there any mistakes which you think that you overcame while the initial years of the journey, or maybe to put it in other words, do you had to unlearn something to get something new on the plate?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so as they mentioned, right? So I come into play when it is time for giving life to the emotions,
Right.
and that is where I said the rubber meets the road.
Yeah.
And this typically the interior industry is a very unorganized industry. A lot of blue collar workers. When you have to manage a lot of blue collar workers during the execution phase, and it's also a well-known fact in this industry that people don't get house on time. Right, it's a moving target type.
Right.
So we saw this kind of gaps at least during the execution, and we came out with a very robust project management approach.
Okay.
So basically, which gives a very predictable handover dates, and in this process, we basically have a very what we call very watertight, airtight approach, which ensures that the people they get their house on time, right? Which is one of the major concerns in industry, which we have bridged that gap by having a very robust processes in place. So that I think is one of the USP of our SCDD interiors execution process, I would say.
Yes.
So Ravandeep, if I may add to that now, what we have done, so we both actually are from IT background.
Okay.
So she is the only one who's quite relevant to the industry.
Yeah, I was about
I'm very
to ask
honest
that.
here. Very honest here. And if I tell you that me and Guru is almost, and we are sports passionate people, both of us. And both of us are cricketers. So I just keep telling my customer, Guru and myself is almost like a Virat Kohli and Dhoni.
Okay.
We don't compare ourselves, but definitely they are role models.
So Virat Kohli कौन है यहाँ पे और धोनी कौन
we
है?
don't say
change
that.
कर
We
लेते
change.
वो ऐसे कैप बदल लेते हैं, आज मैं बन जा, आज मैं बन जाता हूँ.
Okay.
If you have seen that, some of them, the runs they actually they stole. Even the fielders did not realize that they were taking runs. So when we look at each other, Guru understands that what I'm trying to say. And when he looks at me, then I can easily figure out that what he's trying to say. And I'm telling you, this only happens when you have a strong desire that we need someone like him.
Right.
And having said this, what we have unlearned, I think I can talk on behalf of him also. We IT guys are very brain-oriented guys. Honestly, I'm telling you.
Yes.
And when we are talking too much about emotions, and unless the things that we have learned in the last, it's been my 12 years since I left my corporate job and being into this. It took me some time. I'm telling you, we had a lot of fights.
Okay.
When she used to tell me something, I said, it doesn't work like this. You go and tell them that it has to be done in 10 days. She said, it doesn't work like this. You were there in IT. It may be completely project driven. You have project plans and all those. And imagine here, first of all, it is emotion driven.
Yeah.
And the heart doesn't understand any of the Boolean language.
Yes.
Just emotion, it's all people based.
Exactly.
And second thing is that you are working with all blue color. And if you think that you come here and apply all your IT project management practices, it will not work.
Exactly.
So how does it work? So this is where I think combination of three of us worked. I picked up quite a few things from her.
But they did it. Finally, they brought the whole management
We are
to the interior.
Okay.
If you see this, you will be amazed.
Now, each and every labor is doing all these things.
They get a progress report. And fully data-driven progress report.
Okay.
And how we actually fed all those things into them very nicely, like a baby. We just told them that Six Sigma, we are not going to teach you, but I just told them Six Sigma means the more the delay that you do, the costlier the product is. On when you identify the defect or the cost of your quality increases. So you report your problems right on the first day. You will be rewarded. You report this on the 16th day, 16 layers of cost will be added to you. Choice is yours. So they don't dare. They say, okay, sir, like kharab tha, I just told you. So then we said, replace it. There's no discussion.
Exchange.
Zero tolerance on the quality, and they do it. Because they know that what they are going to incur. So as simple as that. So our purpose is also solved. And this actually happened because we had to unlearn. We realized that the IT practices in that form will not work.
Yes.
Because we are working with the different people. So we picked the best of the world from there, remixed it in a mixie, put it in this world.
In a different language. But the ultimate base is the same. But they did it.
Yeah.
The first time it so happened when a client said, my God, it looks like an IT company. Okay. I've done at the side.
Okay.
All pamphlets, this, papers,
I
all
remember.
checklists and everything. And I was like, okay, now you got what you wanted.
Right, and it was giving you a goosebump on that day. Oh my, I think eventually we
Finally,
heard.
things paid away.
So they both are actually in the MNC company in a very senior level of project management. And getting to hear from them, and then now it is endorses that what we have been trying to do.
So you were saying something?
We are trying to implement the best of the both worlds.
Yeah.
And like, as you mentioned, right, in typically in IT, we have kickoffs. So in Indian industry also, we have all these kickoffs. So that is why they can correlate the customers who are like working in IT or in project management. They can correlate the, oh, this is also done in Indian industry. Yeah, we do that. And they appreciate it.
Yeah.
And smartly, what probably he has used as words they can relate to. Contents is ours.
Yeah, true. So I was about to come to next question. So in the world of pin and trust, where everything can be seen in a click of this thing,
How did you get
this is how modern buyers would think. I mean, how a modern buyer think. Things have changed completely. 2026, people would say everything. We will research it before reaching out to that person. So pin and trust, they'll see those screensavers. They'll
I'll
see
tell
the
you that our
designs.
Sundays is going always a killer weekend for us. Because whole Sunday they browse through that, and probably on Monday morning we get bombarded with all it. But we are happy because this is how we learn from them.
Yes.
Because I think it's being their house, they're always ahead of us, honestly, many times. With respect to their emotions about the house. And moment those uncontrolled emotions when comes into our WhatsApp messages, then we start thinking that, oh, this is a new idea, we should do that. So we never actually stop them from doing that. But yes, there should be a little bit of guidance to them that, for example, Shruti definitely will add to that. For example, we keep telling them, you find it out, but doability and feasibility and relevance will be told by us.
Yes.
Because you can find out a lot of things from Google and go to doctor.
Yes.
Say that I've got this symptom, this symptom, and give me this medicine. Yes, I heard you. But now I will tell you what you need to do.
Yeah, the right diagnosis.
Right diagnosis. Because you have a throat pain, now probably you have a headache.
Yes.
And then you say that, no, I have a severe headache and you need to operate me. I'm not going to operate you. I know what I have to do.
Right.
So like, for example, one customer came and he gave us a design of a kitchen. Very fancy looking kitchen. Only thing I did, I went and somehow I found the source of that miniatures. Which country? It was from France.
Okay.
And I asked him, do you cook all these things? Do you know how we cook in India?
Okay. Then what is it?
He said, yeah. And typically they're from the people, I think they were from the east side of the country. They did lot of masalas, lot of cooking. It's not boiled. So imagine that you are doing in this kitchen, how this would be in 3 months.
Yes.
Oh, you said it right. As it just you bring your passion, you bring your emotions. Shruti and team will tell you that whether it is relevant to you or not, and how can we bring out the best of it and put it in your kitchen.
Right.
But will not suggest you that, oh, you have told it very nice and I will replicate this. It never happens with us.
You can never replicate. Pinterest gives you, I will not negate Pinterest. What the customers or the clients are sharing gives us an insight
Yes.
of what they're thinking. So many reels will keep popping. The moment you have a house, your phone will automatically keep on giving you reels. So this is there, this is it. Perfectly fine. It is helping us out. They also very well know that Pinterest cannot be replicated. And when they are showing us those things, it actually is helping us out to understand them. If they are liking something, and from that, if we can actually take the essence of it and put it in their design.
Yes.
Not the whole thing as it is a replication, but they are trying to show something. And they showed this. I'm liking that aspect. They are not asking me to copy also. So in one way, Pinterest is helping us out. It is not that it is a competition for us. It is helping us out.
I'll tell you
Clients know this.
I'll tell you one more instance, very nice. So generally what happens is that, and pin interest is that first is durability and second is budget.
Yes.
Whatever you're liking, it doesn't mean that whatever money that you have in pocket, you will get this. So we
Makes
tell them
sense.
that fact of it. What you have seen there, sir, it is going to cost you this much.
Yes.
And you have already told that your master bedroom should not exceed this.
So
Shall I do this for
practical.
you?
Then
Then he says that no. It looks good, but it's not it. So this is how solution-wise we give them suggestion. Instead of upright rejecting their emotions, this is where actually the emotional connect happens. They understand that this guy have understood both the worlds of it. that I need this, but I have a budget. Everyone has got a budget constraint. Even Ambani is also would have. So we said that okay, I will do the same thing. For example, I'll give you that there was a kind of rafter was there on the ceiling. It goes from beyond 10 feet.
Okay.
And then naturally, I'm just using few technical things, says that 8 feet is the maximum depth. Then you have another piece which shows you the joint. But if you have to do this, either you have to do it in Duco or Pew or probably veneer finish or whatever.
Okay.
Where you will not have this joint. And this adds the cost to you.
Okay.
So we told them that can we do this in the other materials there and it will cost you this extra X amount. Oh, it is going to cost us extra more. I said, yeah.
I will live with this.
I can leave it with the joint. Because when you see, where do you see joint here? The joint is here, no? My eyes even do not go. I said, yeah, that's what we wanted to hear for you.
Yes, but it's important to hear from their own language. That
Because if I told them, no, we had told them that no joint you can see. He said, yeah, if my bed is there and joint is here, I can't see it. All sorted there.
So communication, I think it's equally important here.
You're coming to that. Yeah.
So what do you think, Guru, that having the right communication and owning while the you are solving a personal space problem for people? Maybe Shruti can answer, and Guru can also take over. So Shruti, what do you think communication is equally important?
Most important thing.
Because you're designing a personal space for
And not just that, even they should communicate.
yes,
Not just us. The communication has to have both way traffic. You cannot do one way.
yeah.
We are only talking, they're not responding, or they're talking and we are just doing it.
Yeah. I mean, the way Subranil mentioned that how he makes sure that the other person actually comes up with his priorities by asking the right questions.
So we have to ask those questions.
Yes.
So you are a Vastu person, you want Vastu or not. They generally don't tell. They will keep it in their head and they will say, no, put my puja there.
Okay.
Why do you want the puja there? You have to be first telling me that. I cannot do that there. You tell me I'm Vastu oriented. We will say, we know Vastu. Let us help you with that.
Okay.
So then we can move things. We can guide them in the proper way. Vastu is this. I'm okay with that. But you have to give me a reason why you want it in that place.
Absolutely.
Because we are feeling it is not going to work out. Then there has to be some other solution. If the puja has to be there and if you are next to it, there is some other thing which is not appropriate over there. Then we have to have a solution for that. Either I move this particular, if I cannot move it, then at least give me the thought process that you move this.
Yes.
So how do I know if you don't tell me why I don't want? You cannot be adamant just like that. No, this here. I won't say anything else. So it is definitely communication. It's a must and we need to ask.
Yes.
So, in the AI also, they need to give the proper prompts before they give.
Bad prompt and good prompt.
Yes. We ask those things.
Yes.
You have to give the prompts.
And I'll tell
Do you need this?
Yeah.
So, we have a process called requirement capturing where sometimes they will start talking too much or otherwise they will not say anything. Why do you need it at this stage? We are not yet reached a stage where you want all those things. Because from the day one, we want to capture your needs into the floor plan itself. You don't tell us now, then later on all budget, everything, all are interrelated. Timelines also.
Yes.
So if you tell me I want only 5 feet of wardrobe, you are adamant, I want 5 feet. You have a space of 15 feet and you say I want only 5 feet. It will not look good. So today what requirement you have given me, if I don't ask you proper questions, why, you will still stick to 5 feet.
Yes.
But then later on, so I'm prompting, that's why you're saying, no, I want 5 feet, but I want separate dresser, I want another separate study also. This also, the whole thing fills up the whole wall.
Yeah. So basically,
So the
you're
questions
breaking
we have
down.
to- yes.
You're breaking down the complex process into simpler.
So, Ravandi, if you suppose, if this also doesn't work, so we know. So, many people actually stay in the silos. So, they don't express much. So, suppose, for example, Vastu point of view, even we ask to the extent that if it is a bigger house, that means after COVID, things have changed drastically because we give them the vision or the thinking is that think little futuristic.
Yes.
Your parents might come in and all those. Moment we bring in those elements, then it triggers further thoughts. Oh, if they come in, what else will be there and change in the life? Which means if your parents are quite into it, definitely after a certain age, definitely puja will be more important. So then you think about that, are we giving a right comfortable puja space and unit to them?
Yes.
And if you're not giving and you're making the house welcoming for them without giving the element that they look for, It's very superficial then.
Yeah, this is
So
very
then,
superficial.
then if moment you put in it, then start questioning. Now where we should put the puja, whether it should be standing or should be sitting, should it be there in the master bedroom or guest bedroom, or should it be? Then we start giving them the inputs that it should be in the space. Suppose if you do a very elaborate puja, Ganesh puja or Varalakshmi or whatever, and then you invite guests, then think about that, because you cannot do this in your guest room.
Yes.
You have to do it in a space where you can have a lot of your guests and make it very welcoming. And if they are going to do puja regularly, it has to be a little seated.
Yeah.
So those kind of small emotional injections, then
Absolutely.
it starts coming out. My God, we never thought, and they say that we never thought about this. So, like for example, if I give you one more, the lighting, as simple as that. So we give the lighting many times on the in the foot of the bed. They ask that why. It looks very fancy. It's very premium looking.
Like
It's not
foot of the bed. Okay.
bottom of the
Bottom of the bed. Okay.
So they said, no, it looks very fancy and very premium. Why you need that? And it's as simple as that. If your parents are sleeping in the night, and then
The kids.
or mostly the elderlies or whatever, you need to go to a restroom. And your partner is very sensitive to lights.
Yes.
You would not like to actually switch on the lights which are going to fall on your eyes. You want a light which should show the path to the restroom.
Yes.
You don't need light on your eyes. As good as that. It shows care.
Absolutely.
And one more customer said that you even don't tell like this. It's a saving. I said, how? But you don't have to keep the light switch on in the bathroom for all night.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
I said, oh, it's a good point. So,
We had someone who came and told us my father had a cataract operation, and
Okay.
that was very
very emotional.
emotional for us. That okay, actually we never realized this is one of the things that would have happened by our thought. But when he told us that he had this operation, and he was like so much praising about the lighting over here that it is not hitting me. I'm feeling so normal even after the surgery. I'm not having to have the darkness or wear goggles every time because this is such a soothing one for my eyes. And he was like thanking us for that. I was like, okay, great. We actually did not think so, but thanks. Now we will keep on thinking about this aspect.
Yes. Because it's important. It's like day to day, challenges and the things.
So we asked them no. So because there's a lot of learning that actually brought us to the name of human-centric design. Because unless we empathize, we cannot creatively design. And if you don't, both are there, and it has to be absolutely functional. When you come into the house, and it has to be functional, as she said correctly, should be for everyone. That means everyone who comes to the house, all the family members, they should feel that this house is made for me.
Yeah. And what about the doorbell? Is it like, people, how do people decide? Like, kaun si honi chahiye, fancy honi chahiye?
Easy again, digital locks.
Oh, yeah, digital.
Life has become easy.
That is
So to tell you that, I was just telling you about that. Now, how Vastu also we connect to the, before the session itself, how Vyavasthit you are, how organized you are. Okay, this is actually the actual what we are actually. The last word that spoke about the science, this what actually brings the completely organized house and functional. As simple as that, very careful, thoughtful about who's going to use it. For the, suppose it's a parent's room, be always very thoughtful that nothing should be there which makes them bend or makes them stretch.
That's a very important point.
So as simple as that.
यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा slow जाओ because these are important pointers. People should pause and think. Parents वाला दोबारा बोलो एक बार.
Parents, if elderly, we have to be really careful as that we should not get to make them bend anywhere to things out things, not to make them stretch too much to take the things from the loft and all those.
Yeah.
It should be comfortably designed for them that every time when they're using, I'm telling you, in the back of mind, there's a blessing coming for the kids, for them. And imagine that anything should not be like on the way, obstructing their way. Because in the night and all those, if they're getting up and they want to get out, it should be a very clear path. That they're walking and they know that nothing would obstruct them in the, because the light may not be on, it may take few seconds to switch on the light. So we are very careful about who are the members in the family. And imagine that if I spoke to you, if I told you that the scalability,
Okay.
every members, we go so deep into it. Imagine that for making that house, if it was a modular templatized designs, I'm telling you that you would have done this in the 1/4 of the time.
Okay.
Because you don't have to go deep into this because you're making boxes. But here, I'm getting into the heart of that person, like a doctor.
Yes.
And it takes time. And as she said correctly,
Right diagnosis.
then you do not know when you're touching this heart, whether this heart will be disturbed.
Yes, true.
So you have to really balance it out. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Then she is the magician.
Your focus on the lifestyle has to be there. If in your lifestyle you make the child sit in the living room and play, example, because that's your lifestyle. You don't want everyone to go inside in a younger kid age. So if the age group we are talking about is from 0 to 8 years. That is
Formative
the age,
years.
where the kids are generally learning things and they
Yes.
want the kids to be present in your lives, in your day-to-day activities. And you cannot design a living room where the child is not part of it.
Exactly.
You have to make sure that the child is part of that.
Like
area.
there's a
And then
play area for him to
not
play.
just a play area, let it be a simple living room. But
where he
at
can
least
move
you
around.
cannot give glasses everywhere. I cannot place vase across, and then so that means that is the houses where when the kids are there, you move everything apart. You keep on shifting. नहीं बच्चा आगे मुझे सब चीजें
Yes,
हटा
yes.
देंगे.
And it comes to your Japanese
You have to
Yeah.
give a hanging
minimalistic
lamp.
but useful.
Yes.
Give a hanging lamp. Why to keep a floor lamp? Light is there, the beauty is still there, and the free space for the child to play is also there. Your functionality is not affected. You still have everything that you want in a living room, and the child doesn't feel burdened that I have to keep this thing in place. Otherwise, the living room will not look nice. So your lifestyle, definitely you have to make sure that you want the child to be part of you. Design the house accordingly.
Yeah.
Don't have so many throw cushions that the child will be tempted to throw.
Yeah.
use them.
You are keeping some. The name itself is like throw cushions. Just keep them nicely.
I mean, it should be inviting.
Yes.
It should be inviting, and it should infuse all the play elements also. If you have a toddler or a formative year kid in your house, so that he doesn't look out कि मुझे कहाँ खेलना है. That should
And वो खेल रहे हैं,
easy
and
game.
outside some person is coming, they should also feel welcome.
Yes.
It's such a nice household because that is what you are trying to do. That's what your culture is. That you want the family to be together. मतलब साथ में बैठ रहे हैं, साथ में कर रहे हैं. Then if suddenly someone comes, you should not feel, oh, I need to tidy up. Why? We are already in a good state.
Yes.
This is how it is designed actually. I'll tell you a few more instances of emotions you'll like it. For example, we always tell that suppose it is a 2 BHK, suppose one room would be a master bedroom and the other one will be normal. So you don't have more than 2 rooms in your house.
Okay.
Now you have a growing kid, maybe 5 or 6 years old. Okay, and now you have grandparents also. Now you cannot make that room typically for the kid, for the bunker bed and all those. So you have to be very careful with respect to you being caring for your parents. That means who's coming, grandparents, and also create an opportunity for bonding between the grandkid and the grandparent. So when you make that house multifunctional, so even the kid would actually get a bunker bed, and below that you create nicely a foldable bed for the grandparents to be there. So when they are not there, fold this in, create a space for the kid to play, and when they are in, and let them, and they make them feel that this room is equally made for you,
Yes.
mommy or papa. So don't feel that we have not done anything for you.
Absolutely.
With the 2 BHK, still your heart will be seen there in this room also. That my, whatever, India, it comes to Bahu mostly. So Bahu and the Beta really took care of us. And the Bahu will get more points also.
Brownie points.
Brownie points. Wow, she thought about this. And imagine that the kind of time that they spend in that room, that I'm talking about the grandkid and the parents, unparalleled, I'm telling you, the culture that brings in, the bonding between them, and we have seen ourselves. And that goes very long way, very long way. So if you don't give a thought about the emotions and very long term also, futuristic also, you end up making a house which looks good,
But
but it doesn't create a bonding at all.
yeah. True.
It's not.
And everyone wants to feel wanted. If a guest
Yes.
comes and sees, I don't have a place,
Wanted and welcome also.
then they will not come so much. They will say,
Absolutely.
Arey, we come, they are getting troubled. The child is getting troubled because they have to leave their room. You, when you are wanting someone to be welcomed in the house, you have to give a space where they feel, my child also has a space. He doesn't have to go out. Parents are also coming. They don't have to feel that, oh, because of me, the space is getting constrained. Then the happy scenario happens. And in today's world, the interior solutions, so many things have come. actually you can give.
Yeah.
Where no one feels feeling that.
And I'm telling you that, Shravan, sorry. So this is actually one of the trick that we have learned in our life. You want something, create space for it. It's as good as that. I'm not sure. We follow a certain things. Me, myself, and she.
So example.
I'm telling you that if you want to buy a car, first buy a garage.
Yes.
So we want more employees. We have to
Look,
create
we have
space.
already
We
created the space.
expanded whether
We don't
first
have the
give
12
space.
seats are already created, and we convey to the God. God, we have put our skin in the game already. So you tell me now what you
If
want to do.
space is not there, then where will the
Where the
talent sit?
employees will.
Yes.
So we have created. Yeah, I have invested. Now you tell me what you can do. It's as simple as that. Another emotional story is that if you look back, there's always we prefer to give a breakfast counter
Okay.
as far as possible if the design allows and all those. Every time we get to hear that is again a premium looking and fancy looking design. So please avoid me. Then we actually do the education session. So what happens is that suppose this kind of setup is there, your dining hall is here and the your kitchen is little away, the bigger houses. So always it looks like that at the last 10 minutes of your morning time, when bus is about to come and kid is about to leave, you have to prepare the kid for the class test. You have to give them right food. So when you do this, so the role of mom, mostly it is mom, or even if it is that,
Yeah.
it remains as that they are meant to only give me food or to feed me. But moment the whole scenario changes to the breakfast counter, food becomes secondary, and your bonding and your conversation becomes primary in the life. It will give you a goosebump, I'm telling you. And moment the conversation strikes there, and then you get into that, the kid forgets about the all other things. And what remains in your heart and your brain is that how mom actually helped me in this class test, what was the conversation, and in the process, I had also something.
Yeah.
And in the back, mom actually enjoys this, what I learned from her only. Then she says, okay, कितना अच्छे से खिलाई मैं इसको.
I think this is a wonderful story. I mean, the way you are creating the kind of space where bondage can be built. And since you mentioned about human nervous system, Shruti, you mentioned about emotions, and you being the skeleton and the backbone. So, what is your perspective on this
On the
bondage?
bondage right now. So, I mean, since I'm more into execution now, right? And into operations. So, yeah, so we also have to create that kind of bond with the clients, right? So, as I said, right, you are doing the one when we start our execution of the operation phase.
Right.
So, we are more process oriented.
Okay.
So we basically educate our clients on all the processes, right? So just like taking the point of communication.
Yeah.
So we also tell our educate our clients that we create a client group where we tell the clients that because any miscommunication can spoil the relationship.
Yeah.
So we ensure that any communication you have to do through this client WhatsApp group. There is no personal communication, nothing. And any we allocate a project engineer to a site. So any communication has to be the client has to communicate to the project engineer, and we also have escalation mechanism in place.
Okay.
If he is not able to respond, then it goes to the senior project manager. If it doesn't go to, then it comes to me, kind of. Right. So we put all this communication in place and to ensure that there are no miscommunication, because it may end up in a bad relationship. So this kind of processes we put in place during the execution, and of course, because of these processes also and the clients, then it creates a kind of bonding also. Because they know that these guys have a very robust process in place. And at the end of the day, there is no miscommunication. You will have a good bonding.
If I may.
There's a story on that. I'd like to share that.
Yeah, please.
A client said, after handover, he was like, I don't know what I'm going to do from tomorrow. I will not have anyone to call. I'm going to
They miss us.
I'm going to miss Ratish. No, I was
That's
like,
so nice.
He said, I'm going to miss him. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I will have no one to talk to.
So
That was one of the
something,
things. So this
yeah.
whole thing happened because of the bonding which Guru was talking about.
Yeah.
So, Ravindra, if I tell you that now, how again it boils down to what we are doing, because our firm belief is that among all of us, process is the backbone of your discipline and your humanity.
Yes.
Humanity, that whole dialogue will be completely hollow. You can only I stole this dialogue from. It will not be a double clickable. That means you can single clip, but it's a static picture.
Yes.
But there's no function behind that. Okay. So if you have the process which you are telling the client that by I can guarantee that I can save your EMI, I can save your rent also. Because what happens is that only one communication and the emotions that we have managed to plan into our all of us is that if you delay in delivering the house for the reason on us, that is we delayed it, what will happen? For us, we do the mostly the big villas and the Prestige Shantiniketan, and rent is almost close to 1 lakh. The customer will end up giving the 1 lakh to the landlord. Who's getting money?
Landlord.
If you give it 10 days before, he might be happy. He might say that, okay, you helped me to save 1 lakh. Now, can I get some extra work done?
Yes.
Now,
Because
money.
they have time.
You have time. So, money that's coming back to you. So, imagine that while you have taken care of the emotions, you have related to his burdens. That means why he should sell out. In the process, you are not even emotionally unsmart. You are very smart. And this 1 lakh has come back to you.
Absolutely.
And who's in the gain? And it's a very win-win-win.
Win-win situation, yeah.
And how it happened? If you just follow the process. And you being able to empathize that if he loses money, you're losing the double the money. Wow. 1 lakh is lost and your reputation also. He might not come back to you because emotionally he may not be connected to you. Because you did not care for his.
Yeah.
And other thing is that definitely if you manage to EMI or body, if he's giving his other house on rent everywhere. So there's a chain reaction.
So dream house is not only about just emotions, but yes, the right direction which you lead. Take that hand holding from current situation to the desired situation is, I think, HCD is all about. It's not about just कि मुझे वो घर चाहिए और Pinterest पे photograph आ गई and हो गया. That is just an illusion. But how it is going to take shape and how it is going to come real in the picture is where your expertise come into the picture.
Absolutely.
So one question I want to ask now, since we are talking about this, so do you think that you made any mistake maybe 16 years ago or maybe when you were starting it all, which now when you look back you think, oh, so ridiculous?
I think quite.
Shruti is waving.
बहुत सारे.
I think I will tell on your view. I'll tell you that.
She wants to tell you.
No, she will.
Okay.
I will put her. I'll tell you that when we started this company. So we started together. I was in IT, as I told you.
Yeah.
I was particularly doing the internship, going around and all those. And all those mechanisms were not there. That collection of money and this, and then what you're doing. And since I was quite busy with my job, so I would not be too bothered about how much it is coming. As the business started, we are doing well, we are enjoying. Slowly I understood that most of the money she doesn't take.
She doesn't take means?
No billing.
No billing.
Okay.
I used to ask at the end of the day, did you take this? I didn't charge. I didn't charge this, I didn't charge this, I didn't. And then what did you charge?
Then, yeah.
Not in that big.
That big
thing.
amount, small. Like suppose some electrical work is done. No. Let the electrician make the money. No? I said, if we are putting in effort, let him make money. Then what we are doing? We are doing interior, no? Interior, that's also part of the interior. And then, light shop has sold lights. Have we got any commission or anything from him? No, we didn't get. I think still it's happening, but yes, some of the things really we're putting in effort. And as we told you, that process, people, our mind, brain, effort is where we need to hire people also.
Yes.
And many times we tell our customers is that if God is willing, I think three of us are same actually. If God willing, and if we are supported by ISKCON, ISKCON can give only food, man. It cannot give you living. It cannot pay your EMIs.
Of course.
So this is where actually we come to the state that if as long as so I'm telling you that what is our currency? Our currency is goodwill and smile and happiness, and that's our value. That creates the money for us. It is not otherwise. Money doesn't create that actually. So byproduct of us is still a money, but jokingly in the beginning, money was really a byproduct.
Salary then.
So I was managing it. But yes, over a period of time, and this is where I keep telling that And one is then a lot of, I think, project management and all those processes. This is what I tell that when Guru came in, I think I was thinking that, my God, all my dreams are coming true now. Because we have built together so many processes together, so many. And this all got implemented. And it is possible only you have the right people with you.
Yes.
And you understand and being able to implement that. So a lot of stories are there actually. And just to tell you that, when we started our business, the second business itself was a loss to us.
Okay.
So we actually did the dance studio, which was meant for Tollywood, for full Tamil Nadu cine artists. They were supposed to practice there and all those, and high end. And imagine the second projects, your name is coming on the Hindu paper on the first page as a design partner, as dream designer. We thought that our life is made, man. We are famous already. So that guy, it was like at that time, I'm talking about 2008, it was 15-20 lakhs project. It was big amount. And he said that you finish it because the inauguration is going to happen on 15th. You have to give it in 12 days. And I was just logging. When we were going, she was there half her time. Our son was quite
9 months old.
9 months old. And we both were slogging. So we had to deliver. So he gave 4 checks.
Bounce checks.
No, wait. The story goes like this. So 8th day, I deposited check on 4th day. And it takes time, 2-3 days. Then he said that check bounced. Then I again went to him. I said, your check bounced. And very polite guy, you will not even doubt him. Then he said, okay, sir, take 4 more checks. He gave me something wrong was there, you take 4 more checks. I deposited. Another 5 days gone. Our project got completed almost. It bounced. All our 10-12 lakhs gone.
Okay.
And he vanished. And did not inaugurate also, nothing happened. And he vanished somewhere in Coimbatore. And we said, gone. And it was only savings for our bank that was gone. You would not believe who gave us the strength. The people who are working and gives us goosebumps, I'm telling you still.
Okay.
The contractors who still work with us, and he came and told her, कि मैम जिंदगी में और कार में थोड़ा टेंशन नहीं रहेगा तो बढ़ेगा कैसे लाइफ? Telling it gives tears to our eyes. So that tension gave us, and that means people at that means at his level can have so much of broad thinking, enterprising thinking. Oh, we are then here.
Yes.
Then we never look back. But yes, God is always there with you. After 6 months, that was the entire setup was given to a Japanese company.
And they paid us back.
They paid us back.
Excellent.
We paid them back. And then we started getting projects.
So, but Japanese philosophy is like they believe in minimalistic, like as Shiboy is a concept. They want that every space, I mean, there should be left space also. Whereas Indian mentality में होता है कि उस space को कैसे भरना है. So how do you, how do you balance out? Yes, storage.
I paid for the space तो पूरा use करना है.
Yes. So how do you balance out?
Balance out is very simple. Budget plays a very big role.
Okay.
You will have to cut short somewhere, right? So storage boxes will lead to lot of budget. So automatically. And the spaces. Nowadays, house spaces are very limited. You need to leave space to walk at least,
Yes,
right? You cannot
exactly.
make it like, okay, you want it, I'll make it.
I'll tell you
And then what? You cannot walk.
I'll tell you that some of the design elements they have done, I think that whole reel actually went viral.
Okay.
It went for 8 lakh, 9 lakh views.
So,
So it is like they wanted a space and the dining table also, but they didn't have enough space.
okay.
So that dining table converts into a wallpaper when it goes to the wall. And when you bring it down, it becomes the dining table.
Ajay, I saw one reel of yours where you are folding. Is that?
That is another one.
There's another one. That's also very
Another
nice.
one. That's in PSN actually.
Okay, that's very
So
nice.
that goes into that, and then when you pull it out, then it becomes the dining table.
Okay.
One goes out to the wall, other goes back to the wall.
Okay.
So this is minimalistic.
Those are
Minimalistic.
concepts which are helping us out in saving space. If you don't have space, still you want something to create space.
Yeah.
But our theme based, when you are talking about the lifestyle based, that is a bit tough because here we definitely want. So even with all these mechanisms, Murphy, but we are wanting things, Japanese will say, I don't want it. That
Exactly.
difference will always be there.
And it's a cultural difference also.
Yes.
But also, I think when we actually talk about this, now how it comes. So a lot of communication triggering point is that this is a space you have. Do you think that you need this space, or you want us to create something else? So when you ask this question a number of times, then it triggers. Oh my God, yeah, something like, for example, the one that you saw that, no, it gets pushed back to the wall, the dining table.
Yeah.
That is actually a house of a very known sitar artist, actually.
Okay.
So she sometimes does have bad health, or people come to listen to her.
Okay.
So she doesn't want to actually pack up that space. She uses only the dining table when it is required. Otherwise, this space should be empty for her use. So we had to actually, and then she knows also, and then ask few questions. Then this is also. Then you start thinking, how do I create this space? And the urge inside you that I have to do this.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, the kind of transformation. Once the work is done, I want the place to be empty.
Empty, exactly.
Nice.
Because I'm not going to eat every day. That means there's a breakfast counter also is there. But so more of that space should be for my better and less for dining table.
It's a formal dining area where only when we have
When the guests come in.
people,
Guests
then
are
only.
coming.
Otherwise, inside the kitchen we have a bigger space where the family can eat.
Okay.
So then this worked better.
Works.
Space.
So
We had to be.
it's a little balancing of Japanese and Indian mindset.
Yes.
चाहिए भी नहीं भी चाहिए.
Yes. Exactly.
how
Less
you-
is more, or more is less.
More or less.
More is less.
More or less.
More is less.
More or less. So we give more to create whatever it is.
So generally, when I step,
illusion of less.
yes, absolutely. Generally, when I walk into folks, some of the people's house, so their charging station is, I find it's a bit of clutter. Let's say I'm entering into a home, so I want to park two things. One is shoes and one is a charging station. So that when I enter my home, I feel that yes, now it is a space for me to rest, to be at ease and be myself. So when you design a home for a couple or maybe for a family, so are these the relevant pointers to be taken care of, or it is just a subset of what you are?
Yes.
It's one of the most important.
It's one of the most important, because technology has some way or the other has entered our homes. We can't deny that. Nowadays it's like digital homes, and we have to have that kind of energy areas wherein we can have ourselves. Thoda technology se lena bhi hai, but we need our emotions also.
So I'll tell you that how it works, with respect to our process, communication. Again, I'm coming back to your communication point. It matters so much. So generally, people come and say that we just got married. We don't have kids.
Okay.
So how you, and they bought, and the trend is there actually. The people are buying houses quite early. So now they tell us that don't touch that room, and then we'll get it done later on.
Okay.
Okay, but we tell them. Because the one thing that is quite messy is that your electrical work. That means builders never give it very thoughtfully. So you have to create the different points and all those, and it creates a lot of dust. So what we tell them that think little futuristically. Okay, don't need to do any work, but make sure that your house is ready for the future.
Yes.
Points,
Futuristic.
houses. So don't ever think that it is only to live now. It has to be lived after 5 years also, and your house should be renoved. So that injection, then moment we tell them, then the discussion starts. Oh my God, they're telling me, what we are going to do? But because you may not be able to think so futuristically, because every 4 years your habits might change. But still, as far as possible, how you can do that. And then you don't need to do anything else, because our furnitures get made outside, manufactured, we can come and install. But things has to be done at the home, inside the home. We tell them that get it done. So this is what your point is, that
Yes.
though it need not be done, but still we ask these questions. So this is where the communication starts.
Yes.
Because your DNA doesn't change. 5
Exactly.
years also your DNA will remain the same. If the technology changes, you will have more things, but who
The way
you
you-
are
yeah.
will not change.
Your mindset.
So if I told you that while we were discussing is that shoe rack matters so much for people, someone like me or Guru, we play. Okay, and even my son also. So if you don't have enough space in your shoe rack itself, I'm almost half. I have almost assumed my life that is not my home, because I live probably to play a lot. And at the entrance, this is where I think the most of the Indians would do is that you don't walk in with your shoes on.
Yeah.
with the mud and
Exactly.
mitti and all those. So what you prefer is that everything should be there at the entrance.
Yeah.
And once you wear this, and mostly again, it's like a regional habit or whatever you say that discipline. Every time we always are late by at least 2-3 minutes. So your friends may be standing there and waiting for you to come. Now you have the situation. You have already put on your shoes and your badminton racket is inside.
Okay. So you mean होने चाहिए बाहर या नहीं?
बाहर होनी चाहिए.
बाहर
So when you have put it on, so your badminton racket is there, pick it and go.
Go.
And helmet is also there. So again just take off the shoes, again inside, again 2-3 minutes.
Yes, yes.
So how disciplined and how caring and how planned you are, this is what the Shruti and teams does. They inject that this is how you want to live your life. Think. And what else?
Very simple thing. You have bags. We don't want to buy bags from the market, plastic bags. It's
Right.
not there. Paper bags also, why to waste? It's ultimately our sustainability, right? Very simple thing of keeping the pouch bag in the front cabinetry, the foyer space that we have apart from the shoes, if we plan for other things as well, as simple as the bag. Since it is there, you will not forget it. That's the discipline.
Yeah.
If it is inside, once you go to the market, you will always regret. You will say, I wish I had that bag. I have purchased it. I have kept it in my house, but I always forget to bring it.
So
But if it is very well near to the place where your keys are, when you are moving out,
exactly.
it is just about grabbing it. You will always take it.
Yeah.
imagine
Things which you need
It
for
becomes
going out,
easy,
it's
actually.
just
It's
easy.
easy.
It becomes more, again, it becomes your DNA.
Yeah, it becomes
and imagine that your claim being so human. FCD, this is a small point really actually does the manifestation is that why we call ourselves SCD, I'm telling you. It will again give you wisdom. Small thing. You claim that I love the go green and all those. I love the Mother Earth, but your actions are not supporting it.
Yes.
This is how we enable it. Small thing here and there.
Yeah.
Other thing that really did the magic for us during the COVID. So most of the design that we do of the foyer is that we give long kind of platform
Okay.
on the shoe rack or whatever. Though we didn't know that because COVID nobody had predicted that. But imagine that what we used to do that most of the groceries when it used to come we used to leave it there for 24 hours.
Okay.
Because a little away from the house and spray
People
it.
who did not have, they will leave it on the floors.
Yes. Of
And it is very nicely kept on the elevated space. You spray it with your sanitizer and all those, and you leave it for 24 hours, and then probably weight comes or we ourselves, then pick it after. Otherwise, what you would have done, you keep it on the floor, or you would definitely not like to take it inside the kitchen because very unsafe.
Yes.
So very small thing. We are not saying that we do inventions. The small, most relevant and practical thing that we find out with the long discussion they had with the customers, very long. That means a 2 hours discussion only will bring out one platform.
Yeah. Exactly.
रखना है नहीं रखना करना है नहीं करना है
So imagine.
Questions?
तुम क्या बोलती हो करें सोचते हैं अभी थोड़ी देर में
And then lot of people will come. And more the members in that family, that means this platform discussion will go on for 2-3 days. But we love
मैं
it.
मम्मी से पूछ के लाता हूँ मम्मी घर में बात करके बता
But we love it. We love it because we know that any discussion actually bring people together, closer to each other.
Yes.
And when if we can actually bring a solution to them, nothing like. And it's full of effort. It sometimes becomes stressful for them. But at the end of the day, when the customer says, and we never realize that because we love to do it. I'm talking on their behalf honestly. They said that आपके अंदर इतना patience कहाँ से आता है यार आप लोगों के साथ? मैं बोला इनको मजा आता है. You think that many customers we felt that they are too good, like a godly. They themselves admitted that we are very nasty to you. मतलब कहाँ थे यार? आप तो इतने अच्छे थे. मतलब हमारा bottom benchmark इतना नीचे है.
Right.
मतलब आप बहुत अच्छे थे. मतलब नहीं हम लोग बहुत nasty थे. इतना selection किए इतना किए. No, they liked. They loved the way you actually treated them, empowered them, and then they did, and that's why your house is so best. Because their entire energy, soul, everything is there in your house.
Right. So, I mean, this brings to one of the most interesting question. So, since you said that there's different of opinions, then, there are youngsters, there are teenagers and grandparents. So keeping all those things in mind, let's say we have a recorder which is recording the camera and all in the house. Now an elderly person does not know how this digitization of homes work. So how do you make sure in that case that both the ends are being met? कि उनको भी देखा जाए, and I mean, because they are not well versed with the technology, let's admit that.
Educating.
So okay.
Educating. That's it. When we are having meetings, we'll tell them this might have, you will need some adjustment to it. You might want to do this. They are very much hesitant to do this. But technology everyone wants.
Yes.
So if you want the comfort of having a TV, then naturally you will learn the remote control usage, right?
Yes,
So it's the same thing.
absolutely.
So the seniors also are learning.
So
That is never a problem.
So if I tell you the practically, the very nice point. So for example, it's very new for us, but we got so used to the digital lock.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll tell you that our past life before the digital lock, it's like a key management.
Okay.
It's like a hassle in life. So you give to your neighbor, and if neighbor is not there, another neighbor, and then you have to make sure that they're at home. And when the maid goes, there should be a protocol that we get to know that maid has collected the key. There's a phone call. Imagine what you're doing in life.
Chain.
You have full management of key.
Exactly.
And then if you have an elderly person at home, and if you don't have the key at the right place, you're gone. Suppose you are in meeting and you are in the middle of the meeting, you'll get 7 calls. Where are the keys? Where are the keys? We were still, and at that point, we didn't realize that digital lock will be. We used to think that it's a very fancy. But now we felt that, my God, how we live that life, man. There's nothing. You just put your, and many digital locks are there. You just put the OTP. And for our father, we just put the normal password. I'll not tell the password now. But normal password, and he just, for the moment, suppose if your finger is not working or anything, use the password and come back. And there are a lot of locks are there which are cloud based. You can unlock it from your phone itself. So, and this is what the difference is.
It's easier like
Is it like, and how do you put it across to them? So this is where again communication.
Yes.
We have to really take time to make them understand we are not giving it for the sake of giving it. Not at all. If you still feel that is not a meaningful investment or spend from your side, will not give you. But hearing all these things, I don't think that anybody would deny it. Similarly, and if you say that home automation and all this, we are getting a lot of sense out of it. I'm telling you, like your geysers are left on, everybody left the house, and still it is blinking on your phone. So you know the geyser is on.
Very nice.
You put it off. You can just time which we started doing lately. We can time our washing machine. Because we don't want to, because we just before coming here, we just want to put it on, and it gives me the message. Before reaching home, I just want to make sure that my Netflix program is set. By this time, it gets on.
Okay.
ये सब हम करते नहीं हैं
Okay.
क्लाइंट्स के लिए बता
Okay.
Washing machine, I do check that, but I just check that.
I'll have to come your home and check whether you do it or not.
But technology-wise, we have equipped ourselves, but whether we're using or not, but it makes sense how you are actually managing on the back end.
That's absolutely right.
And as I told you that all the devices, if you have on the phone, and if somebody is struggling at home, you can easily manage from here. So if suppose your father is not able to switch on the TV and all that, you said, I'll do it for you from here.
So I think at the end, what matters is smile. So you add, just as you rightly said, value and और क्या बोला था आपने? Goodwill, value and smile. So I think it concludes everything. I mean, it includes all the ecosystem.
And it's a new profit for you.
Yes.
It's a really new profit, new currency for us.
Support on also relationships.
Relationships. Yes.
Long-term relationships.
Absolutely.
During one of the handovers, one of your client gave a quote of Javed. If you invest a relationship, you get into interiors. And he said, I came out unscathed. That means the relationship has.
Very nice.
So I think that also is one of the.
Yes, absolutely.
And our client actually again compared us. That was too much of comment. He said that this is the only second company after American Express who cares so much about the customer. Said, my God. Because he's in a senior position in American Express. So he knows the values of the company. He said that you are the only second company. We have never seen such kind of. So a lot of emotions. Whenever we are down, we go back to our YouTube videos and we watch.
I watched your videos. I mean, they are really good, especially the clients one. I mean, the way they are, speaking the raw, unfiltered versions, it actually connects that how they were thinking before and now how they're feeling after being transformed, entering into a new home. So I think transformation is what you are bringing to their lives, which leads to smile, goodwill, and relationships, as you said. So now coming to the rapid fire round.
Oh, nice.
So are you ready?
Ready to get bulleted.
Can't do rapid fire.
No, story foundry rapid fire. So one color which you think should never be in the bedroom.
White.
Why?
So it brings violations.
Good one.
It makes you violent.
Okay. So minimalism, is it a design truth or is it just a Pinterest lie?
It's a design.
It's a
It's
design.
a design.
But
You can achieve that.
Okay.
Yes.
You can
you
achieve.
can achieve that, but generally customer get little obsessed by that. They come here showing the Pinterest that is a minimalistic that we like. Moment they start giving the requirement, it becomes Indian.
It becomes maximalism.
Becomes Indian.
Okay, yes.
Then she said it is not minimalistic.
This is maximalist.
So its journey
It's
starts.
rapid fire.
So journey starts from there and it ends with the maximalist.
Yeah,
Sorry.
absolutely. No, that's okay. So the most expensive mistake a first homeowner makes.
The first most expensive mistake.
Yeah. Let's say somebody who's a new home owner, and what's the most expensive mistake they make?
The chandelier light.
The chandelier light. Okay. बताओ कैसे? How? Explain.
चाहिए बड़ा
हाँ.
जगह नहीं है.
Okay.
That happens. Of course, we don't guide them accordingly. But अगर वो expensive में खरीदते हैं, then we have a lot of simpler solutions which would have probably looked
Yeah.
better.
Yes.
And if they don't ask us for the guidance and just buy that, then in general, I am telling, not our clients, but that will be the most naturally the biggest mistake that most of the people do. Or when they do it on their own.
And at times
And they
I've
are not
seen.
doing it from Etsy.
Okay. And at times I've seen. I mean, they buy a bigger one just out of they.
They don't connect,
Overwhelmed.
right? They don't have anywhere to guide that this will look too big in your house, this will look too small. Then
So-
it is a problem.
So I'll tell you that just to though it is rapid fire, but the biggest mistake they do this is they think that the costliest thing will make a beautiful interior.
Okay.
It is not so. It is the interior designer's creativity which makes it. You just go to the shop and buy all costly things, it is not going to make your house.
Then I like the biggest mistake I think people make is when they make home for others. उनको क्या लगना? They should feel wow. You are staying. तुम्हारा घर है. तुम दूसरों के लिए बना रहे हो तो दूसरों के लिए you are trying to make it more jazzy, putting one. I mean, because you are staying 24 hours. But some people वो मानते हैं ना कि बाहर वाले ने लोगों ने क्या बोलना चाहिए. Right. So then I think that mistake they should not do it.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
should make for themselves, not for
Exactly.
others.
Just because उसके घर में 7 घोड़ों वाली पेंटिंग लगी है तो मेरे घर में भी आनी चाहिए. वो जब फिट हो रही है नहीं हो रही है, I mean that doesn't.
Exactly.
They don't care actually. So hidden storage or open shelving for a busy founder?
Hidden.
Hidden storage. Okay. Is he able to manage all those things wherever it's being kept? It's being kept or
It is.
it is kept. Okay. That's important actually. So one texture that instantly makes a room feel premium.
I think any long, tall textures, anything grand looking.
Okay.
That means, suppose if you have seen that any tall doors, tall textures, the moment you come in, it should look
Okay.
grand.
Example, if you can give.
Generally, we give it, mostly we give it actually the PU finish.
Okay.
Any of the work, we generally give it at the entrance. Where it looks very premium with a different kind of maybe a CNC cutting in that.
Well.
And then once it looks grand, I think it will remain in you. If you come inside the house also, you'll feel that the house is grand. So very smartly, our designers actually design it that where it will make the maximum impact and impression. Give it there.
Right. Got it. So if who wants to answer this? Just raise your hand. If HCD Dream was a car, what brand would it be? Nobody knows.
Good one.
Good one.
if I
अगर HCD Dreams एक कार होती तो वो कौन सी
big
ब्रांड
brands है उसमें से कौन सा
जैसे
brand है?
वैल्यू फॉर मनी वाला जो है
कौन सी कार होती वो कौन से ब्रांड की कार होती to put it in simple words if HCD Dreams was a car.
it has to be
मैं तो BMW.
Okay, and you?
Look, I definitely I could not think of car, but we have always been telling that we are an Indian version of iPhone,
Okay.
which could be a OnePlus and all those.
Okay.
You get the feel, you get the everything, and very value for money kind of.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what car must be there in.
Okay, and you?
I will say any Indian made car like maybe Mahindras or
Tata.
which is Tata's, which is value for money. And since we are, I don't want to give any foreign brand here, because all these cars give you value for money in terms of your comfort as well as your after sales service, which we are also known in. Right? I mean, we not only design the room on customer care, and after we do the handover, we are basically in the same kind of.
So in that case, I got it. It should be Mahindras.
Okay.
Because big space, you don't have to shell out so much of money, 70, 80 lakhs.
Okay. Yeah, and it should be sustainable.
Sustainable.
It should be
And it's going on.
everybody
It's like,
should be able to fit in.
7 people can easily sit and you can go long drive and it
Exactly.
doesn't cost you much. Also.
And it creates bondage. When everybody is there,
Exactly.
it creates bondage. That also serves your purpose.
Absolutely.
So the first thing you notice when you walk into a stranger's house,
The clutters.
clutter. Yes, that's true. Finish the sentence. A house is building, but a home is.
A house is home.
No, house is a building, but home क्या है? What is home?
Home is an Ashiana.
Wow, very good. Excellent.
It is that
It is Ashia.
where all the people are together into it.
Yeah.
You love being there
Yes.
every day.
Excellent. So with that, we come to an end to this special episode, and what wonderful insights you, trio of your, have brought to this episode. Shruti being adding into the emotions, the hand holding, and understanding the empathizing with the with the person, and Subranil asking the right questions and concluding it once Shruti has onboarded someone, and you being the skeleton, I would say, and being into operations and project management. So you balance out what is, and you also create bondage, as you said, with the clients and all. So that brings an end to this special episode, and I think there were wonderful insights which we learned. So today's episode was really special. बहुत मजा आया, because as rightly said by Subranil, that house is a building but home is Ashiana. So अगर हम आशियाना की बात करें, so I think the 3 things which were the biggest takeaway from this episode was, one, a home should always carry that bondage, which should lead to something. And that something is being curated in an environment which gives you a lot of space, which gives you the right bondage to connect with. And of course, that only and only happens when you empathize, as Shruti being the person who empathizes a lot, and Subranil being the person who asks the right questions, and then they come to a conclusion, with the skeleton being Guru, who adds a lot of value. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is not about a Pinterest picture, but the reality is much more than that. A Pinterest picture coming into the real shape is what HCD Dreams is all about. So I'm sure this episode would have given you great breakdown of how a thinking can lead to a next level, and how HCD Dreams have evolved and helped and still helping create dreamers.